welcome back to the Smart Tank Revolution, where we always kick out at 2. I am your somber, melancholy host today, flying solo, Mr. Donnie Wonderful. And if I could do it without the risk of a copyright strike, I would be playing Crossroads in the background by one of my favorite rap groups of all time that's not named the Wu-Tang Clan, Bone Thugs and Harmony, because I have already started tearing up over the separation of Private Party. I have my Kleenex on my desk right here. There's a box of Kleenex, and I'm already saying I appreciate all the memories. Jim Carrey, Batman Forever, as the Joker. If you guys remember that. But okay, I decided to go into this whole second half of 2024 blind. I purged my web browser of all its history, so I don't want to get any of those suggested articles. I don't read any of the dirt sheets. I don't go to any of the spoiler alert sites or channels on YouTube. Correction, I go there for to listen to some of the reviews, Cultaholic, WrestleMania, so on and so forth. Like shout out to those guys too, and of course one of my favorites, the Jim Cornette Experience. Shout out to Jimmy Corny, Brian Last, everybody. Who else? I like was it Something to Wrestle with Bruce Pritchard? I like hearing his take on a lot of the new generation year stuff. But like that's the kind of wrestling content that I listen to the most when I do. When people get signed or when they get released, I'll get those because I have a bunch of friends like you guys, Smart Tank Revolution supporters that would if you follow me on Instagram, Facebook. We do have a Twitter account, by the way. I'm sorry, X account. You can link up with us there too. But like all those stories are always forwarded to me. They find their way to me whenever whenever there's interest in you know uh a talent leaving and signing somewhere else. But aside from that, I walk into most of these pay-per-views and premium live events blind. Blind is a bet. And I do it on purpose because there's a sign outside of local coffee shop here, located near close to the firm which I work at, which I'm currently recording at. I actually do work too, so I'm not being important. This is my break. I get to do that. So there's a sign out there that says the Wi-Fi, no Wi-Fi here. Pretend like it's 1995, and let's talk to each other. That's what I've been doing since June. You know, cut all the cut all the spoilers out. He's gonna debut here. He's gonna no. I want to be captured. Like the same way that I was when I was younger. One of the reasons why I fell in love with professional wrestling. So I say that to say Stokely Hathaway gave a great promo, that segment on Dynamite, where he talks to Private Party and says, "We all know Isaiah is a solo star." And right there I said, yeah. I personally thought it was always Mark Quinn, but hey, to each his own. And then last night's Dynamite, trios win. Jack Perry and the Young Bucks versus Private Party and Daniel Garcia. Um, Isaiah gets the roll up on Maddie, and then they challenge them for a final time, essentially saying that if Private Party loses to the Young Bucks next week, I thought they were going to extend this to Full Gear. But they said if they don't win next week, Private Party will break up forever. Dun dun dun. Yeah, and I kind of think it's over for Private Party. Now, you all may know whether or not that's a fact, but like I said, I'm going in on this blind, all the way blind. I would love to be surprised. I can tell you one thing, I will be stoked and excited to watch that match because on the second ever Dynamite, me and my esteemed colleague, Mr. Joey Business, shout out to Joey Business, we were in the building for that opening match between Private Party and the Young Bucks. And that tore the roof off the Harry Aganis Arena. That was one of the greatest tag team matches I've ever witnessed live. It was all over the place with near falls, false finishes, whatever we're calling them. Like high flying spots. When AEW was new, was fresh out the womb, the Similac still dripping off the lips. And ever since then, I at least, have always had held Private Party in high regard. And they were the eighth seed. I believe the Young Bucks were the one seed, or it was like the 7-2 seed, and it was an upset. They came out to the crowd. They celebrated with us. It was great. It was great. And I know, they were in a faction with Matt Hardy, and they were being jobbed out. But I love to see those guys, especially the early AEW roster, begin to start to find themselves and separate themselves from the pack and really start to ascend that ladder to reach that brass ring, so to speak. But I have absolutely no faith in them winning. I have no faith in them winning, and I actually like to see them as a tag team. So I'm shedding my tears early. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Hopefully, Mark and Zay win and they become tag team champions for the first time. First time. And they have a great match at Full Gear against, I don't know, FTR or somebody. I would love to see that again, by the way. But nevertheless, I don't know, man. You all, at this point, you all know what's going to happen before I do. So let me know in the comment section. Should I wear black to sit in front of my living room, sit in front of the television in my living room on my couch? Should I have this box, this box of Kleenex with me? You know, should I already be tearing up, or should I be ready to have a parade? You guys, let me know. Lonnie Wonderful signing off. Till next time.